is me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. They come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. They come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. And hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. Stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 lunch. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts of how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. A nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. They come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? stay in your place, play your position, become my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch, the milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 88. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts of how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it.
Alright, man. Let me know
how everything sounds.
Yeah, let me know how everything sounds. Let me know if everything sounds good. If we're too loud, let me know, please. If we are ear fucking you, please let me know so I can lower it. But man.
God damn, guys.
What a crazy night, bro.
Started off horribly and ended fucking unbelievably.
Yes, it ended unbelievably great.
Hell yeah.
Bro. I don't even know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say. This show definitely made me feel an abundance of ways. Oh, shit.
So,
My bad. Yes, dude. This show made me feel an abundance of ways, man. In the beginning, we sound like Charlotte.
oh no. Do we?
Do we actually?
Oh, there's no guys.
Do we sound robotic? I hope we don't sound like that, but if you're being serious, let me know. Bro. Man.
This shit crazy, man. It's insane.
Yeah, the beginning of the show made me want to scream.
Mm-hmm.
Not because Damian Priest is a bad option, but
How do you not go with LA Knight, bro?
dude, I'm tired of it. I'm so fucking tired of it being people's year and they fucking pass on the moment. Like, dude, this shit. Like, dude, Cody Rhodes and his story should have proven. Go with the hot hand.
Please.
Go with the hot hand. Now, man, I mean, it's just infuriating. And like I said, there's going to be points where you guys are going to, maybe think maybe think I'm upset at Damian Priest winning. I'm not. I'm really not upset at Damian Priest winning. I said it yesterday. If it's not LA Knight, it at least better be Damian Priest.
Yeah.
Because Logan Paul was just...
Pure garbage.
That was abysmal. That was absolutely abysmal. But man, I mean, it's just it's unacceptable, bro. It's really unacceptable, man. I mean, how do you not go with LA Knight, bro? Like, how do you send that man out there, have the commentators acknowledge that the fans love this man and want to see this man win,
And you just don't do it.
and you pass? You fucking pass on him. That's the shit that pisses me off in WWE, bro. You should be rewarded for getting over, not punished.
Exactly.
And the man got punished tonight. And all Triple H has to say about it is, good things come to those who wait. Fuck that. Fuck that. How about he did wait? How about he had to sit in NXT at 38 years old and fucking help out new talent and still got over there? Then he got called up and was a manager because you guys thought he was too old. Meanwhile, you got all these other old fuckers running around, winning championships, and having all these moments. Meanwhile, LA Knight had to be delegated to being a manager. Got out of that. Fucking completely started fresh as LA Knight on the main roster. Got himself over again in a feud that was supposed to get the other guy over.
Literally.
And he didn't wait?
That's not waiting. Cody Rhodes waited for fucking how many years? He still fucking lost. Waiting don't do nothing for you. It just makes you worse. Look, they're waiting for Cody. And guess what? If he does be the one to be Roman next year, that shit's gonna be garbage. I'd rather have Roman win.
Me too.
Like, come on, bruh.
If we get Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns,
Oh,
Roman Reigns, I'm pulling for Roman Reigns.
oh easy.
I'm pulling for Roman Reigns. A tenfold. 100%. Because, and that's the other thing, tonight with what they did with the Bloodline, Cody's done.
Oh, yeah.
Cody's done. I don't want to see Cody. I don't
At
want to
all.
see Cody fucking get another world championship at all. And I know all what Cody said is coming true. Yeah, that's fine. He could hold that. And yeah, he said it and it was right.
Yeah.
But I don't want to fucking see him. I do not care to see him as world champion. And after tonight, after they pinned Roman Reigns, which I loved, by the way, after they did that, it sealed the deal. It sealed the deal for everything. And Cody Rhodes is nothing but a fucking entrance at this point, to be honest.
Exactly, man.
To be honest, that's just the cold hard truth in all this, bro. That's just the cold hard truth in all this, dude. Cody Rhodes is nothing but an entrance at this point. And it is what it is. It is what it is, man. The guy's dead in the water. I do not care to see his story. I really didn't fucking care to see his story at
Tonight.
After tonight, definitely not tonight. Or after he lost at WrestleMania, the story was dead then.
Exactly. Stop trying to continue it, man. Just give up on him like that. In that capacity.
Story's dead, bro, and I genuinely do not care to fucking see it. I do, especially after tonight, I do not care to see that whatsoever.
No. If Cody takes that spot from Jay and or Solo, that ain't gonna sit well with nobody, especially me.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's just, I don't know, man. I'd rather see Solo Sikoa do it at this point. The storytelling that has been from those guys, the storytelling that's been made from those guys over the past couple months, it's more intriguing and it's going to be more fulfilling, I feel, in the end, any fucking way. So
exactly.
But bro, other than that, tonight was
yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, it was meh. I'll give it like a 5 or
For the ending, I'll give it 6.
yeah, high 6, maybe a low 7. That may be overdoing it though, but
most of the show kind of just happened, to be honest.
Yeah, and then for sure, yeah. I would probably give it like a mid to high 6.
Yeah, I'd give it a 6, man.
But yeah, so man, I just, the beginning of the show, you know, they really played it smart by putting that fucking women's tag match on after the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, because I was just taken out of it.
Oh, yeah.
I was genuinely just taken out of it after that, because it just pissed me off. And it's like, it's not even a thing against Damian Priest. It's just, like I said, you know, yesterday, and they should have learned this by WrestleMania, but again, clearly this is Triple H having to fit his plans with what Vince McMahon is cool with as well. And Damian Priest has done a fantastic job. You know, I got nothing bad to say about Damian Priest. No. I really don't. But it wasn't the fact that he won. It was the fact that LA Knight lost.
Exactly, man.
Is what pissed me off. Like I said, and they should have learned this by WrestleMania. There was 2 good choices. Mm-hmm. There was 1 right choice. They didn't make that choice then. You know, and they didn't make that choice tonight. There was 2 good choices. There was Damian Priest. There was LA Knight. There was 1 right choice. And it was LA Knight. Dude, again, nothing against Damian Priest, but when he grabbed that briefcase, you can just feel the inflation of that audience. Obviously, they came back alive because they're London, but in that moment,
it was like,
everybody was just like, really? Like,
should have been. And at the end of the day, it just should have been LA Knight, man. That's just the facts, and it's very disappointing that he lost, man. It's extremely disappointing, actually.
Incredibly disappointing. Incredibly fucking disappointing. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just heartbroken. I'm genuinely just heartbroken. Another one of these boneheaded fucking WWE decisions that they shouldn't fucking make, but they make every single fucking time. Every single time. They can never come through for the hot hand. Never, bro. And again, you bring this guy out there, acknowledge the fact that the people want him to win, and you just can't fucking give the fans what they want. Everybody wanted to see LA Knight win. And then what they did with Damian Priest later in the night, the Bloodline saved the show.
Oh, yeah. Easy. I hated what they did. Like, I'm not mad that Damian Priest won. I'm mad at what they're doing with him already.
Yeah.
That shit's lame as fuck, and it doesn't make any sense. But LA Knight, he would have been fine on his own, man. He really would have been fine on his own. I don't get where they're going here. I don't get why we can't just get what we want. And what we want is good shit. I don't get it. It's not like we want fucking some dork to fucking win it. We want LA Knight.
Yeah.
LA Knight's a star, man. Put it on him. And they should. This should have been them strapping the rocket on him, and they did quite the fucking opposite.
They did quite the opposite. And the fact that they want to sit out there, and have this man tease going for the United States Championship
is insane. That is disgusting.
Is fucking oblivious. And the one pass I gave these fucking people for the WWE draft was you drafted Knight to SmackDown with my thinking you were going to give him the briefcase and use that to send him to Monday Night Raw.
No.
You fucking... Now he's stuck on SmackDown.
Now
he's stuck on fucking SmackDown until April. When your dumbass should have put the godforsaken briefcase on him. How the fuck do you pass up on that? How?
So now the only thing he could win for at least around a year is the U.S. title against Austin Theory.
How the fuck is he supposed... How do you expect anybody to... Like, makes no sense about their logic of people waiting. The momentum is there in the moment. People, wrestling fans build these people and attach them to these shows as a moment that can be made. Cody Rhodes in WrestleMania, Sami Zayn in Montreal. He didn't do either of them.
No.
And everybody was excited for July 1st, London, England, Money in the Bank for LA Knight. And what do? You pass again on the hot hand, and you want to make these people wait for what? For what? You can't keep their momentum any fucking way. So do it now while the momentum is there. It doesn't make any sense. How the fuck do you pass on LA Knight? How? And I told you guys I was going to be fucking mad about this shit. Because it makes no sense. Look at your track record. All these people have lost momentum. Every fucking one of them. And you pass again?
And one thing that they always do that pisses me off, they pass on LA Knight now, and then somewhere down the line, like a year and a half, they'll just randomly give him the world title, and the fans won't really care about it, and then we're going to be blamed for being fickle because we don't care about it. Oh, last year, this is what you guys talked about, and now you don't want it? We wanted it when it was hot. You're just giving it to us randomly now. Yeah, I wanted the pizza right out the oven, bruh. Now you're giving it to me cold 2 days later. I don't want that shit. Like, then they get mad at us and call us fickle and say that we don't know what we want. We know what you want. You don't know when to give it to us. That's the problem.
This is the problem with WWE, bro. And Sir K's exactly right. You're a year later, now you want to draft this guy to Monday Night Raw and throw the World Championship on him. But when everybody's sour on it because the guy's stale as fuck, now you want to give it to us. And then you want to tell us we're fickle for, oh, you guys wanted LA Knight last year. Fuck you.
Yes.
Why?
Last year in the if they go with Cody, that's going to be the same thing that happens.
Yes.
Cody's going to win. Oh, you guys bitched and complained last year when he lost, and now you're annoyed that he's the one winning? Yes, because we wanted it when it was supposed to happen last year. Now you're giving us the leftovers, and the leftovers don't taste like how it comes out, bruh. It just doesn't.
Yeah, now we want it. A Brock trilogy later. That fucking sucks. That fucking sucks ass, bro. Dude, a Brock trilogy later where he fucking broke his arm and you want to give him Dominic and just have him beat him for no fucking reason.
Just wasting our time.
Yeah, and just collect his check and get the fuck out of the ring. That's what that was. Now, and then a bull rope match later. What are you going to do next on Monday Night Raw? What are you going to do next? on Monday Night Raw with Cody Rhodes. What are you possibly going to pull out of your ass on Monday Night Raw? Are you going to have him face fucking Alpha Academy? Are you going to have him join the Viking Raid? What are you going to do with this man? And then we want to get to Mania next year, and you want to point the finger in our fucking face. Fuck you. You should have put the fucking briefcase on LA Knight. You failed. You fucking failed. Now don't give us this shit after you guys buried him, and then all of a sudden want to come back around and say, now we want him, and give him to us when the pizza's cold. Why? Shit fucking pisses me off, bro. Why did you not go with LA Knight? Makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense, bro. It does not make a lick of fucking sense.
It's infuriating, man.
And then you want to have this storyline with fucking Judgment Day that is so beyond stupid. Why are you having Damian Priest go on a fucking singles run? Why? Who the fuck wants to see that? When you guys showed us that he can be a great antagonist, and you want to make him a protagonist with a briefcase? Meanwhile, he's acting like a prick and fucking over his friend? I want to see Finn Balor go on the fucking babyface run. To be honest, because, dude, this storyline, this Judgment Day storyline makes no sense, and you slap the briefcase on him for what?
I don't get it, man.
For what? When you had a guy who could have had it, Damian Priest, sure, he's going to have his first world championship, but you had LA Knight, who not only fits like a glove on Monday Night Raw, LA Knight versus Seth Rollins?
That's heat, bro.
And the only reason we were keeping LA Knight heel, by the way, was so he can feud with Seth Rollins, because Seth Rollins is over as fuck as a babyface. Now you're going to turn him babyface, but have him go for the US title and point the finger in our face. Fuck you. Honestly, for that. Honestly, now you're gonna turn him. Now you're gonna turn him babyface so we can like him, but hand him to Austin Theory. Who gives a fuck? Where is Austin Theory? Where? Honestly, where's A-Town? Not in London.
That shit down under, bro. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. Their booking decisions have been horrible, and they chose the wrong person tonight to start that show, man.
Dude. Bro, the only reason I was okay with LA Knight being portrayed as a heel was so he can go on to face babyface Seth Rollins and beat him. Now you fucked everything all up, sorry to cut you off, and you turned everything on its head for a trash Judgment Day breakup with Damian Priest being the babyface. Why don't you listen to your audience? Tell this old fuck to go fuck his own ass. Honestly, bro. Honestly. And then... God, I've been waiting to let that out since 2:20. It's 7 o'clock. And LA Knight doesn't have the briefcase. And now we have Senior Money in the Bank.
That sounds horrible, bro. I can't... Like, I get what he's trying to do. That shit sounds like ass, bro. It does not roll off the tongue. Senor Money in the Bank. I would rather have Mr. Money in the Bank in LA Knight, man. Easy.
What are they going to do next? Put him in the LWO? Senor?
Oh, he will. He'll lead that group to prominence.
Fucking how? Why?
I don't get it, man.
Do you not go with LA Knight? God, this company infuriates me with these fucking decisions.
That's why I don't give I set it up last night, because I said it last night. I was thinking
fucking
it.
Said it.
I thought Damian Priest was going to win. It all makes all this booking sense in their minds to set that all up. And I knew that's what they were going to go with. And even if it wasn't what they're going to go with, I'd rather set myself up for disappointment, so I already get the disappointment, and be surprised that it's good, than be shocked that it's bad. If that makes sense. With this company, to the day, even with this new regime that happened, I still always set it up for failure, because when it is good, it's amazing. But when it fails, It fucking failed. I thought it would. I don't get my hopes up anymore. Well, even when that motherfucker Triple H took over, still don't get my hopes up because still can't trust this. No matter who runs this company, it's still a machine, man. And it's still, if it get over when they don't want to, you don't win. At the end of the day, that's just how it works, man. I don't trust them.
I completely get you. And you know, I always tell you that. I get you. But sometimes I just can't help myself.
Oh, I get you.
Sometimes I just get excited. But can this old fuck drop dead? Please. Because nothing will change until he's fucking dead. And it pisses me off that I have to say stuff like that, but it's the fucking truth.
He's a horrible person anyway.
He is a horrible person anyway. But why do you hate people that want to make your company money? Why? Damian Priest. And I don't want to sound like I'm hating on the guy because I love Damian Priest. He's done a great job.
No, he's great.
But what the fuck? What the fuck? How do you look at a crowd like that? How do you look at a crowd like that that's loving this man? And you say, nah. And if the rant was this bad, I want you guys to know what would have happened if Logan Paul would have won this fucking briefcase.
I would have been mad at that point. I'm annoyed because I think more booking wise for what they're doing, if Damian Priest was already like a baby face or like a good heel on his own or something, I wouldn't mind it as much, to be honest. Although I'd be mad it was an LA Knight. But what they're doing with him, which we'll talk about in that Finn match, just fucking blow. That's the real garbage part for me.
Yes.
LA Knight should have 100% won. I wouldn't have minded Damian Priest, but what they're doing with him already fucking blows. That shit is ass. Like, you're trying to set this guy up from the rumors as like a new baby face, but he's being a prick to his friend. I don't get it, dog.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's garbage.
Honestly, what you need to do is have Finn Balor get so upset he starts pushing all them away, and then they just end up turning on him, replacing him with JD McDonough.
At that point, I'd take it.
Yeah, or don't add JD McDonough and have JD McDonough help Finn in a feud against Dom and Damian Priest.
Take even the odds, yeah.
But, dude, all that bullshit, and we could have just had LA Knight and Seth Rollins, and then LA Knight could have been a fucking standard bearer on Monday Night Raw? Are you kidding me?
Not anymore, man.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Doesn't make sense, dog.
The fuck?
I'm sick of it.
The fuck? What the fuck? How the fuck do you think? For Christ's sake. Fuck. So fucking stupid, bro. Shit fucking infuriates me.
The match was alright. It was good.
Anyway, let's hit the intro. Before I forget. Alright, guys. How's it going?
Obviously not going great for this guy.
Fuck. How's it going? We're back with another edition of the Money in the Bank review. This is our third year doing it. How the hell is it going, guys?
Might be the last.
Fuck, dude. After fucking bullshit decisions like this, they really pissed me off tonight. How? How, bro? Doesn't make a lick of sense. A lick of sense.
Alright.
It's our third year doing the Money in the Bank review. Welcome back, guys, to the Money in the Bank review. This is your first time watching, guys. Do not know how the show works. Every Monday, we're on here after Raw with Unscripted. For the Big Five for AEW and the Big Five for WWE, we're on here directly after the pay-per-view. The next time we'll be on is SummerSlam in a month time for that review. Mm-hmm. And every Friday at 4 p.m. Central with the news. Yeah, if you guys did miss this past Friday's edition of the news, that is not available yet, but I will have those available tomorrow, and those are available on all platforms for you guys, man. Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. And if you want to see it first, join us right here every Friday at 4 p.m. Central for the news and the Money in the Bank predictions. Also, if you guys have not got a chance to get your hands on some of the official Notorious Sales Podcast merchandise, we got a few new looks on here for you guys. If you guys did miss Friday, we announced 3 versions of the NWO shirt that you see, the Notorious World Order shirt. We got the Chicago shirt. You got, like I said, the Chicago flag design, the classic design, and the Wolfpack red design. And then we also have the Grand Slam shirt that you see directly under the NWO shirt, the baseball type take on the logo. You can get all 8 plus more of these designs on the merch shop, man. That is bonfire.com. Link is at the top of the description of this very video and in either mine or Sir K's social media pages. With that, man, you got all 8 of these beautiful designs. The Chicago flag design, the Uncrowned Kings of the IWC, the Biggie-inspired design, the base logo, the best-kept secret to the IWC, the Riddler-inspired design, 3 versions of the NWO shirt, like I said, the Chicago flag, the classic black and white, and the Wolfpack red. And you got the Grand Slam design under that, the scratch logo, the only community that matters, and more available, like I said, bonfire.com. On the merch shop. Link is at the top of the description of this very video and in either mine or Sir K's social media pages. And with that, man, if this is your first time watching and you guys do not know who we are here at the Notorious Seals Podcast, I am fucking Johnny, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. It's going good. Pretty great day in terms of just hanging out, man.
Yeah.
Pretty good, man. You know, you guys know how it is on pay-per-view days. Hang out, watch pay-per-view with the friends, and we did exactly that, man. Exactly that. Yeah, man. It was pretty good, man. Pretty good. Like Durante always asks, man. How's life? How's the family? Life's good, man. The family's good. How's everybody doing in chat? How you doing today, bro?
I'm good. I'm alright.
That's good.
I'm alright, man. I'm alright. I'm hanging in there. But I feel like a weight's lifted off my shoulders now. But I was not doing good around 220.
No.
I was heartbroken. Around 220, 230-ish. But other than that, bro, I'm good. As Durante always asks, I'm good. Family's good. And what about you, Durante? Logan, Bell, Pops. How the hell is everybody doing? Happy 4th of July weekend to you, Bell. Even though I obviously I don't think you guys celebrate that.
No.
4th of July is very special for me, man. It's my late grandfather's birthday. Plus 4th of July, obviously, so it's a little bit of a double meaning. I'll get to be seeing some family this year.
Yeah.
Get to be seeing my niece, so that's exciting.
Nice.
And other than that, bro, I'm good. I'm good. Just got some boulders lifted off my shoulder. I feel 10 pounds lighter, but I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good. So, Money in the Bank. See, I will get to that in a minute. But
I swear, bro, that shit annoying as hell.
I know. I mean, my Twitter hasn't been acting up, thank God, but that shit just looks annoying as fuck. I don't understand why he did that, bro. Yeah, Durante, I hope I did you some justice, bro. I didn't give anybody a fucking pass.
Hell no.
Just there. In fact, his reasoning was dumb enough for me to go off for another 20 minutes.
Yeah, that reason is
Good things come to those who wait.
Just ask Cody.
Ask fucking Cody Rhodes how that worked out for him. Good things come to those who wait. Are you fucking serious right now? Good things come to those who wait.
Hey, Paul, how about you look at yourself when you say that?
Yeah.
Good things come to you since you waited to take over this company.
No.
Obviously,
all you got is
Vince taking it over.
All you got is this old fucker trotting around, fucking up all your booking decisions. Still. Like he used to fuck up all your NXT talent. And now he's still fucking them over.
You waited. And you got it. And he took it from you again, man. So, who's the one that still needs to wait? I think it's you, Paul. I think it's you.
The fuck? If I was fucking Paul, I would have called an audible mid-match behind that fucker's back. And then when I seen his old bitch ass, I would have clocked his ass. Right in Gorilla.
I don't think you can do all that, man. But,
However, yeah, the show,
it was alright.
I'm kind of calm. I'm still a little upset, because at the end of the day, I just did all that, and LA Knight's still not Mr. Money in the Bank,
No.
so I'm still pissed off, but it's alright. I'll get over it. This is gonna piss me off, though, for a long time.
Oh, yeah. You won't stop.
Because, dude, it's like last year with Seth Rollins. How the fuck do you not give the briefcase to Seth? You could have had the heist of the century.
Twice.
Part 2 at WrestleMania this year.
Imagine the look on Cody's face. Now, that would have been a cool way to, like, halt the story of Cody Rhodes. To halt him finishing the story and Seth getting his revenge. You know what I mean? If they wanted to that bad.
Yeah.
At least they would have made sense. Burge lost.
And then, after Seth Rollins cashed in, same thing happens to him. He gets cashed in on by LA Knight. Not Senior.
Senior Money in the Bank. Yeah.
Holy fuck. Fucking infuriates me how people don't get rewarded for trying to make their company money. Like last year with Seth. 3 losses in a row to Cody Rhodes. This man took a loss to a guy with a blown up tit. And he still didn't win Money in the Bank. You gave it to Austin Theory. You fucking serious right now?
You know, WWE, man.
Make a star. And I know I can't really say that because it's Damian Priest, but like, it just...
Hit.
It's still making a star, but it just didn't fucking hit the same.
No, not at all.
Fucking infuriating, bro. It is infuriating, this company. Punk said it before, dude. Everything can be better in WWE. Everything can always be better. And it's true.
Until I took on Tony Khan.
In LA Knight, losing proved that. Paul could have control and actually have the right people win matches. Instead, he's got to play goody boy to fucking his father-in-law for 8 years.
Triple H, man. I don't know how you doing it for 8 years. I would have gave up after 1.
I would have fucking clotheslined him by now.
Oh, yeah.
And you do shit like that.
I'd have been sitting next to Tony Khan by now.
God. And they're lucky Logan Paul didn't win. Because I would have probably
no.
fucking banged my table in half by now.
He probably... Dude, if he's this mad over Damian Priest... Oh, fuck that, man. Oh, nah. I wouldn't even be here, bro. I'm gonna be sitting over there.
Fuck, dude. I'm not even mad about Damian Priest, bro. It's just like...
It's just booking.
Like I said, it's not Damian Priest losing. It's it's not Damian Priest winning. It's LA Knight losing.
And it's what they're doing with the guy.
And why the fuck is he a dick? But he's about to go on a babyface run. Fuck your babyface run. Fuck your babyface run. Fuck you. Fuck this company, bro.
That's why I said that from the beginning.
He did say that. And I said it too. I had a feeling. I just wanted to see LA Knight,
Just
bro.
get hopeful, man. You can't, even no matter who runs this company, you can't get hopeful, man.
I know, man, but I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. And it pisses me off that I can't stop, but I just get excited.
Yeah, I ain't get excited for Tony Khan's booking no more. Ain't none in this business.
Fucking God, I can't even get excited for his booking anymore.
You can't get... Dude, this business right now is so fucked, you can't get excited for nobody. I was excited for Jay White. Failed on that. Can't get excited for nothing. Got excited for LA Knight. They failed that.
House of Black finally won titles, and they still don't
They're
get
still
fucking
not doing
featured.
nothing. This business just fucking blows right now, man. It just does. This is how it is.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Can't help myself, and I can't stop. But I can't.
I don't blame you, but...
I can't. It's just, I don't know. I can't. I can't stop. but I need to. But God, it just fucking infuriates me, dude.
I get you. Oh yeah, I was mad as hell, but what you gonna do, man? Yeah, they haven't failed at me with that.
Oh my God, Saturday Night Bloodline from the UK.
The
She
day,
wanna fucking not give LA Knight the briefcase.
dude, the day that story fails me, I'm checking out. I'm not getting mad. I'm just checking out. I'm done. I'm over
Thankfully, I think even Vince just lets like Heyman and Roman
those guys
come up
do-
with that.
Thank God, because holy fuck, that would be bad.
Vince McMahon was gonna take the fucking title off him at day one. What is that? A year and a half into the title reign? Would it nearly be as epic?
No, God no.
Fucking God.
Think about the happy things, man.
I
Not
am
many of them tonight, but think about them.
trying.
Think about Barata.
I asked you to get her ass whooped.
Exactly, that's hilarious.
I just don't get it. I just don't get it, dude. I'll never get it.
No, I'll never understand their mentality, man. And the fact that I don't understand it is why I gave up. Because they don't think logic. Like, if it ended up always working out, alright. You know, like back in 2018 NXT when Johnny Gargano lost against Andrade.
It ended up working
It
out.
matters fuck, ended up working out. But with Vince McMahon, it never fucking works out, man. So, I don't get my hopes up. And
That's
I
fair.
get why you do, because even at Mania, I got my hopes up for Roman, for, not Seth, fucking, Cody, and they failed. So, after that, I was like, okay, no matter what they're doing, you can't trust these assholes. No matter what, you can't trust them.
It just doesn't make any fucking sense, man. It doesn't make any sense. I just fail to wrap my head around this shit.
I swear to God, man.
And it is genuinely infuriating. And I was gonna say something, but I can't remember what it was. But just I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's just it's head scratching, dude. It's head scratching as fuck. I don't get it. I don't get it. If you can make a UK crowd say, ah, and genuinely get silent for like a minute, 30 seconds, even at that,
And angry.
you fucked up.
You're fucked.
Royally.
Mm-hmm.
Royally fucking up. But dude,
But overall, that match itself wasn't bad.
no.
One thing that we'll talk about later tonight too, did they just not buy breakaway fucking ladders this year?
I don't think so. I think they just gave him the real deal.
Like, not a single ladder broke the whole pay-per-view, not a single ladder broke.
Yeah.
Like, what? That kind of was weird. But,
Yeah.
the match wasn't bad at all. They had good spots in there. And then the end happened, man. So, it wasn't a bad match, though.
I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. Passed up again. You got these big decisions to go through on, and you fucking failed it again. But dude,
This match.
I don't know. I can't remember what the fuck I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. But this match, bro, how the fuck
I don't know.
do you not give this to LA Knight, bro? Aside from the match itself, you know, it was a very good match.
Yeah.
It was a very good match. Nakamura, like I said, was pointless in the match, and you could have absolutely had Bronson Reed in the match over Shinsuke Nap Amora, because he makes me want to take a nap on Monday Night Raw. What do I fucking know? What do I know? Yeah, this was a very good match nonetheless. It was really good. A bunch of just LA Knight chants. LA Knight chants. Whenever he got in the ring, they cheered. Whenever somebody hit him, they booed. Imagine the reaction if LA Knight won. And you passed on that. For petty reasons.
Not old. It's just too old, man. Calm down.
Dude,
Oh, you fucking know it,
Durante, bro.
You know it.
Durante. I said this to the guys, but I said I'll bet my fucking bank account they go to Wembley
Just so they could try to outsell.
just so they could try to outsell AEW.
That's
110%. And look, manager Logan. If they do London before Minnesota, I'll see you in London.
I was gonna say, I'll take London over Minnesota. I hate to break it to you. I will.
I'm sorry.
We get in our passports
It's just the truth.
and we flying over there.
We're-
Because that's the place.
Bro, it's getting lit in London.
Where to God. Hell yeah.
Hopefully then, LA Knight will be pushed.
Now we get your hopes up.
I'm not. Yet. Probably not. But, well, what other big stadiums are over there?
Yeah, that's the thing. I have no clue.
They could do that one in Cardiff. What was it called?
Oh yeah.
I can't remember. But the one they ran Clash of the Castle on.
They could do that one. They could.
Yeah. Shit. All right,
Do
Bill.
it.
You could tag along with the group.
Hell yeah.
We're going to have a bunch of us going out there. We'll be there like 4 deep. So,
Okay. And if LA Knight loses, we jump in that barricade. If you want to join us, you're more than welcome, man. Because we whooping ass. I'm going straight to Gorilla.
oh, I'm heading right back there. Oh, I'm heading right back there. I'm stomping up that fucking ramp so pissed.
We about to nexus that fucking Gorilla position. We whooping ass. But in terms of the match itself, like we said, it wasn't bad. And it was a normal Money in the Bank ladder match, man. It really was.
Yeah, it was alright, man. It was alright. It wasn't too bad. You got fucking Nakamura just jumping off the ladder, doing fucking knees and shit. Got LA Knight just being over, you know.
The whole match.
Nothing there. Nothing there, bro. Nothing too much to look at here. Just somebody over, trying to get a Money in the Bank contract so he can become a megastar, a real megastar for your company.
Who needs that, man?
But, who needs that?
They got
Who needs
Grayson
that in their
Waller.
life? Yeah. Let's just run the Grayson Waller effect on
His
SmackDown
garbage
every
ass.
week. Yeah. Yeah! How's that for your fucking yeah?
Yeah.
Logan Paul got taken out of the match by fucking getting dumped on his head by Zesty Rick. So they did the spot, where there's 2 ladders, Logan Paul and Ricochet springboard. LA Knight pushed the ladder over. They set up 2 tables earlier in the match. Butch was also back flipping off ladders and shit. He pushes them. LA Knight pushes them. They're supposed to land on the springboard, kind of hold each other up, and then, Zesty Rick does the Spanish fly. Well, they kind of wobbled off the rope, and both pretty much gave themselves a Tiger Driver 91 on the table, and just both landed right on their fucking head.
Literally. It was insane how they both fucking landed on their head by themselves. Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, bro. So, this was nuts. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
I have to look it up, man.
I hope I didn't botch that. It's newer. It's closer to you.
That makes sense. It was those AEW shows. You get Tony Khan, man. If you like your city, man, you get 12 extra matches for no reason, man.
Yeah.
And it's nice, but it's damn, bro.
Yeah. You get your money's worth, but
Yeah.
holy shit. But, yeah.
See, just throw people out there. For
Yeah,
you.
and then you'll probably be on the other side of the fucking city until 2 in the morning.
Exactly.
But hey, if we go to Mania, again, you don't gotta go alone.
Exactly.
You'll run deep
You
with
run
us,
deep, bruh.
the ones, the real ones. LA Knight goes up the fucking ladder. The fans are cheering. Fucking, here comes Damian Priest. Grabs him, throws him down. It looks like Damian Priest is going to win, but LA Knight was still kind of up. He grabs it again. The fans are going nuts. Fans are going nuts. And Damian Priest suplexes him off the ladder. And unhooks the briefcase. Yeah! How about no? No! From me. Why?
Who knows, man? Who knows?
Damian Priest wins the match again.
I don't hate him. I don't hate him. I hate the bookie.
Yes, again. There's no better way to put it. There's no better way to put it. I know I sound like a broken record, but there's no better way to put it. Not mad Damian Priest won. I'm mad LA Knight lost.
Exactly.
And all I want is to see people who are organic, not that Damian Priest isn't, but people that are organic and people whose time it is right now, July 1st, 2023, whose time it is right now, get what they deserve. That's it. That's it. And I'm pretty pissed off, man.
We know.
The match.
You ain't gotta reiterate that.
The match was good. The match was really good, man. It was 20 minutes and 25 seconds of great match and just utter disappointment in the end.
Exactly, man. Exactly, man. Exactly.
You know what pisses me off about this? About this another thing that pisses me off about these guys passing up on the opportunity. This whole Cody Rhodes thing. We'll get to it when we talk to him. When we talk about him.
Yeah.
Match was good.
Ending was
not the right ending.
No.
Not the right ending. Good choice, not the right choice. No. Again. And I'm very upset about it.
Speaking of upset, Shayna Baszler.
Huh? The
My
fuck
hero.
are you talking about? The next match. Ronda Rousey.
Literally.
Shayna Baszler versus Raquel Rodriguez.
And her normalized back that she flexes.
Rodriguez. And Liv Morgan. Dude.
That shit.
Oh.
Why?
They put this in the right spot.
Yeah, they did.
This was my heartbreak match where I was sitting there like this.
Just sad.
Mad as fuck. You know, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is.
That just happened, I guess.
Yeah, the match was just taking place, and then Ronda Rousey started fucking patting herself down to do her stuff, and Shayna Baszler just started fucking attacking her. She started attacking her. I like this, but I don't know who the fuck wants to see this in a non-title feud. That's what's getting me here.
That's because when Ronda was champion, the fans were asking it so much because it would mean Shayna would be the champion and beat her. But you didn't, and now you're just doing it. We didn't want it because of the feud. We wanted it so Shayna can win a title. It's an example of look what happened when you don't strike while the iron's hot. If you would have done this while Ronda was champion, it would have been awesome. I'd have been actually hyped during that moment. I'd be like, yeah, beat her ass so you could get that title. Now, guess what? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they just lost the tag titles.
I don't give a shit.
And that was that.
So, they just lost tag team titles to Beck and Liv Morgan, and who cares? At this point, I don't know why you didn't do that to that unification match, and just have what was her tag? Did they have a tag team name? Miss Alba Fire and whatever. Is that who it was?
Alba Fire and Isla Dawn.
Did they have a tag? Didn't they?
No.
It was. I think they did, but it was something weird.
I know they called them like the Witches of NXT, but I don't know if that was their name.
No, I remember they had a name. I couldn't tell you what the fuck it was, man. I don't know why they didn't do it during that match, because I think those have been better champions to choose than Miss Back and boring Liv Morgan. But
the fuck is that, dude?
literally, but it's all right, I guess. I mean, why not? For some reason, I mean, at the end of the day, it's the women's tag team titles. Who cares either way? Why do they still exist? I mean, I was heartbroken for Ronda, man, but you got some options, but you know their pettiness. They might. I could see them running that newer one just to be like, look at the arena we got in London. But if not, they go for Wembley just to petty them.
Yeah.
But I could see them just trying to show off, like, look at the arena we could get. You know that company.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it was cool that, you know, Shayna Baszler is going to be on by herself, and she's actually going to be able to hopefully be built up on Monday Night Raw at least a little something you can do with the woman, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it's nice, you know, that she can, you know, at least kind of just be dragged away from this shit for a little bit, but and hopefully do something, you know, for herself. But she's gonna feud with Ronda Rousey over nothing, and yeah, that's gonna be that. I don't know if Ronda's going away again or what, but yeah, Ronda comes out, and when she first came into WWE in 2018 compared to now, it's night and day.
Oh, it really is.
She has ruined all her star power in WWE. I mean, she is just not it.
It's like fucking watching Natalya walk out there at this point. You feel nothing.
Yeah, not a fucking thing. Not a fucking thing, bro. So this match ended in 9 minutes, and after Shayna stormed off, Raquel hit her power bomb, and then Liv hit Oblivion, and that was it. That was it. So Liv and Raquel win this match, and they win the tag team championships back. And I couldn't give any less of a fuck. All right, man. The next match, Gunner versus Matt Riddle. You know what? Let me go ahead and see where Gunther is at on this IC title list.
Yeah.
Because I want to know if he's actually in position to lose the Intercontinental Championship soon. I'm very intrigued. Let me see. All right. Let's see. Okay. So, Gunther is at 385 plus. So he's actually one spot away from, well, one more day, and he slides into spot number 4. So he's at 385, so he's going to have to hold the championship for at least another 2 months. So, another, 2.5, 3 months. So, that's the only thing that's getting me here with Drew McIntyre coming back. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to keep it a buck with you guys. This match was a little underwhelming.
Oh, 100%.
Matt Riddle got little to no offense. I was hoping for at least a little, kind of putting a little bit of doubt in our mind. Like, oh, maybe Riddle can do it. Because they did it with Mustafa Ali. And then Gunther just comes back and inevitably, beats his ass and, retains the championship. But none of that here. None of that. It was a little bit of Matt Riddle offense, but to be honest, dude, Gunther was just slapping the hell out of him, chopping him, working the ankle, and then he ended up just putting him in some sort of leg lock, and Matt Riddle just tapped.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was kind of just happened.
Yeah, it really did. It kind of just happened, bro. And it went 7 minutes and 45 seconds. After this, Drew McIntyre, the Angry Scot, as Michael Cole said.
Oh, God.
Drew McIntyre came back, went face-to-face with Gunther. Gunther shoved him. Drew McIntyre walked up to him, gave him a Glasgow kiss, and then hit him with the Claymore. Crowd was hitting him with Drew McIntyre. I love that crowd, bro.
Yeah, that shit was awesome.
They hit him, they serenaded him.
Yeah,
with the Drew McIntyre chant. They did the countdown, 3, 2, 1, and he hit the Claymore on the ring general, Gunther. Only problem is, does Drew McIntyre go in to fucking SummerSlam and take the title off Gunther? I say no, because Gunther will be at, what's another 30 days on top of, so he'll be at like 420, around 420 days, and he needs 454 to win. Are you really going to take the title off him now?
No, exactly. It wouldn't make sense at all. And if you didn't do it to Roman, you better not do it to fucking Gunther.
Exactly.
But, if anything, I could see, McIntyre losing, and then obviously wouldn't make, Gunther face, but he would turn heel and get pissed and just bring out that old Drew McIntyre again that he debuted on the main roster with, and maybe goes for a world title at that point. Goes for he's on Raw, I guess, now, since he's Gunther challenging Gunther. So it kind of confirms where he's mainly gonna be, but it's WWE, they don't care. But and he'll probably I could see him possibly being in that area of Seth, Finn, and Damian Priest, quote unquote, but should have been LA Knight. But man, imagine a heel Drew McIntyre eventually beating a face LA Knight. I shouldn't have said that for you, man, but that could have been fucking.
Yeah.
Or even a heel LA Knight being a baby face. No, I mean, fuck, I fucked up. A heel Drew McIntyre beating a face Finn Balor. That could be really good.
Yeah.
So I think you got some options there. So I do think he should take the loss, when they have their match, and he could turn heel and go into the world title scene. And maybe if he is a world champion on his way out by the time his contract's close to ending, it could be, Gunther that puts him down and wins that world championship. You got a lot of paths here, man. You got a lot of paths, but I think even if he does eventually take the IC title off him, do it after he beats the record, man.
For sure. Yeah, I would hope they wouldn't end this reign so close.
20 days beforehand.
Yep, 20 days before he ends the record. I mean, it would just be completely ridiculous, and it would be incredibly bogus. However, it would show us who genuinely is running the show, even though I think we've seen a little bit of that tonight.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So McIntyre's back, and it was nice to see him. But as for this Gunther and Riddle match, man, it could have been so much more, to be honest with you guys. It could have been so much more, but it just wasn't, man.
No, yeah, it just happened.
So,
speaking of just happened, this fucking guy.
Yeah, 7 minutes and 45 seconds was the Intercontinental Championship match. Bro.
This fucking match. What has happened to Cody Rhodes, man? I feel nothing when he is on my screen.
This man is nothing but a fucking entrance.
That's all he is right now, man. That's all he is.
Dude.
He just comes out.
He comes out. This match was a get in the ring, collect your paycheck, and go the fuck home match. And you want me to believe this is the guy to dethrone Roman Reigns? Him? After this dog shit redemption. This horse shit that you've given us. You expect me to believe this is the guy? Him? He's the guy to dethrone Roman Reigns.
I don't believe it at all anymore.
He can't touch Roman Reigns. Just how nobody can fucking touch us on post-show reviews.
Yeah.
We are the fucking best.
Exactly, man.
Cody Rhodes. You expect me to believe him? Him.
I feel nothing.
He can beat Roman Reigns? He's the right guy? I don't give a fuck what he said. I don't care if he's a fucking psychic or not. Dude, you're a Roman with no reigns. He's gonna leave you. He's gonna leave you. So what? You were right. You were also right for leaving AEW. And then you came here, and look what happened then.
The same thing fucking happened. And you're letting it happen this time, man. Yeah, you booked yourself last time, and you fucked yourself up. Now you got a company fucking you up, man. You know, what you gonna fucking do? You gonna go back to Tony Khan and cry about it? And cry to those fans that are gonna fucking hate you even more now?
That's why, if you would have booked yourself good in AEW,
You wouldn't have this problem.
you wouldn't have had to do all this bullshit.
None of this fucking shit would have happened to happen, man. If you just booked yourself good, you'd be great. You'd be good old Cody Rhodes, man. But no. You didn't want to turn into a bad guy because you fucking failed your own booking. You went here to be a good guy, and now that's not believable at all. So now, in this company again, if you don't become the bad guy again, I can't get behind you, man. It's inevitable. It is. What were they talking about in that Flash movie? It's a point event or something that's got to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You got to turn heel, dog. No matter the company that you're in, is what's happening. On the timeline, you have to turn heel, dog. You just got to. So you better fucking do it because you are fucking pointless as a babyface. I feel nothing when Cody Rhodes is on my fucking TV. I don't feel an ounce of anything.
This story with Roman Reigns is dead.
Over.
And you expect me to think a bull rope match is going to fix that.
Yeah,
a bull rope match. And the funniest part about this, it made all the sense in the world for Dominic to win this match via Brock Lesnar, Brock Lesnar butting in, costing Cody Rhodes a match, because then it would have fueled Dominic's character. But now, with this Cody Rhodes booking, now you took a little bit of that annoying heel steam away from Dominic.
Oh,
Yet this is the guy who's ruined so many people's opportunities since he's been in WWE. This is the guy to beat Roman Reigns again. He can't touch Roman Reigns. He can't. And if we do get there, Roman wins. Done.
Exactly. Just give it up. And genuinely, at this point, don't race Randy's last couple of years with this guy. I want to see Randy versus some good young guys. Stop putting Randy doesn't work good against older people. The Edge shit was garbage, and I think Cody's shit would be garbage too. I hated him and Edge. I fucking hated that shit. And I think it would be the same thing with him and Cody.
And him and Edge have a more interesting story than him and Cody would.
Literally, give me fucking Randy against any younger guy. Not even younger, fresh guy. Give me... Dude, there's so many people you could use that are on this roster, man. A face LA Knight would have been really good.
Oh, dude, that would have been...
killing you,
that
man.
would be fire. That'd be fire.
A babyface LA Knight, maybe. Who else is on these fucking shows, man?
Damian Priest.
Damian Priest could be good. A babyface Finn could be really good.
Matt Riddle.
Matt Riddle is...
Gunther.
You got a lot of good people, man. Don't waste
Braun
it.
Breaker.
Braun could be really good.
Heel Braun Breaker and Randy Orton. That shit would
I'd
be kind
down
of
for
fire.
that. Just them trying to be fucking assholes. Shit could be great, man.
Yeah.
Shit could be great. As long as you don't give this man Randy Orton night vision goggles ever again, he could be fucking amazing.
Why would you bring that up?
That shit was horrible, man.
Oh my god.
Paul White. But
They were just sitting there.
he's
just waiting
talking about some
Fuck was that, bro?
Shit was so bad, man. But at this point, don't even waste Randy with Cody Rhodes, man. The only person I want to see face Cody Rhodes at this point is John Cena.
Oh my god.
I want to hear Cena just tell him that he was booed for fucking decades and took it like a champ, and fucking Cody was booed and came crying to WWE, and he's still getting booed. Please, just give me that. That's literally the only thing I want with him in this company at this point, is that. And then I want him to go back to AEW, the same thing to happen with him and Christian. That's all I want.
Fucking Christian, bro. He's still in a bad mood, man.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna make me leave Dynamite in a fucking bad mood. Fucking Vince. I left Money in the Bank in a
I left this fucking show in a bad mood. Fuck.
Hey, man.
Dude, this is not the guy to beat Roman Reigns anymore. I'm sorry. It's just cold hard truth. And I genuinely think WWE is going to want to circle around back to this and put the title on Cody Rhodes after all of this. And I'm telling you right now, if we get to this next year, if we get to this shit next year and Cody Rhodes wins the world, or Cody Rhodes faces Roman Reigns, I'm pulling for Roman Reigns because this shit with him, this shit with him just fucking sucks, man. This shit with him sucks. How people look at this guy still as their world champion, I don't get it.
That. I don't.
Again, he cannot touch Roman Reigns at this point. I'm sorry.
He can't even touch the other ones in contention. He can't touch Solo or Jay right now.
Fucking LA Knight's more over than him.
No, I would 100% rather see LA Knight. I'd rather see a babyface Finn Balor. I'd rather see so many fucking options other than Cody Rhodes at this point.
Fuck. Again, Cody Rhodes coming anywhere close to touching Roman Reigns is just about as ridiculous as thinking anybody else in this fucking community can touch us with the post-show reviews. Johnny Review. Johnny Post-Show.
Johnny
motherfucker.
TV.
I'm
just feeling you, man.
That's a different story for a different day. But anyway, this shit ended in 8 minutes and 40 seconds of just... Oh, as for the match... Dude,
I couldn't tell you.
Cody ripped the cast off. He chased Dominic all the way up the ramp, ran with him all the way back down, wrestled, did the Cody Cutter, hit the Crossroads, and that was it. That was literally it.
Bro just did his sequences and went home. Can you stay home at this point?
So Cody Rhodes can come into the company and beat Seth Rollins 3 times in a row, but he can't put over Dominic with just a quick Brock Lesnar flight.
Exactly.
It's all it would have taken. Imagine how annoying Dominic would be if he beat Cody Rhodes. He would have been fucking spectacular.
It would have been fucking hilarious. Imagine Dominic Mysterio being able to say, I beat Cody Rhodes and I had a pay-per-view.
Dude,
Hey, you give LA Knight some good merch. I'm sure they just gave LA Knight a bunch of merch, and I know that shit's selling.
I know.
Oh, literally for the last 2 days, that's all I saw on Twitter from WWE fans were just pictures of his merch.
Bray Wyatt sold merch like a motherfucker.
He still fucking lost every fucking chance they gave that guy.
Fucking, they were gonna fucking and put him in a fucking ridiculous ass WrestleMania feud with Bobby Lashley. I heard that may actually still be on. And where the fuck is Bobby Lashley?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Where is he? Honestly.
He's on SmackDown. That's the fucking problem.
You know, what they could have done, Brock didn't even have to show up. He could have, I don't know, paid somebody off in production to just hit his music. Just to distract Cody Rhodes.
He could have told Dominic about it. He could have worked with those guys to coordinate a little thing just to fuck over Nothing.
Nothing.
You could have, literally, you could have just hit his music, and that was it. Because it's the most Brock thing ever to not come out.
Mm-hmm.
So just hit his fucking music. Who cares?
Just hit his music and tie the loose ends up. Just say, Dominic reached out to Brock to fuck over Cody.
Exactly, because Dominic knows what's the best way to get to Cody right now? Make him think Brock's showing up.
Exactly.
Come on.
Boring as hell was this match. Again, this was a collect my paycheck and go the fuck home match.
Literally.
Pointless. This shit could have been on SmackDown or Raw in London or whatever the fuck. Meanwhile, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Mind you, Sami Zayn, one of the best pay-per-view wrestlers for WWE throughout the year. Meanwhile, this a complete and utter bullshit is on the show.
Literally, you could easily switch these matches. And no.
And the next match, this one was okay.
It was alright.
This one was okay. It wasn't bad at all. Very, very creative ending. I love the ending to this match.
I did really like the ending, man. I did.
We got a lot of Becky Lynch,
Ugh.
Trish Stratus, and Zoe Stark beef.
A feud I feel nothing for.
This feud is fucking abysmal on Monday nights. This feud fucking sucks, man.
It really does.
It's atrocious. And here we are. Here we are with this fucking, this continuation of the feud, and, they just fought a lot on the outside. Becky Lynch was getting her ass beat, then she was coming back. They tried to handcuff her to the, Zoe handcuffs Becky Lynch. Remember that, because it'll come into play in a little bit. She handcuffs Becky Lynch. They go to handcuff her to the rope, and she blocks it. She's fighting with him a little more. She sets up a ladder bridge. Throws Zoe on the ladder, gets Trish on the announce table that the ladder's bridged off of, and manhandle slams her onto Zoe Stark. The ladder didn't break. Zelina Vega hit a code red off the ladder on
I think it was Starks, right?
Zoe, and it was pretty sick, man. I always love when the ladder leans on the ropes, because instead of it breaking, it like fucking trampolines them.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Andrade hit that sunset flip on Finn?
God, that shit was brutal as fuck, man.
That man bounced like he was on a fucking trampoline, bro.
Exactly. This match wasn't bad at all. The only thing was weird was that 5 minutes? Like, it was like a solid 5-7 minute sequence where it was just Trish, Zoe, and Becky doing their stuff.
And everybody was sleeping.
And the camera was just on them the whole time, and nobody else tried to go for the fucking up to the briefcase at all for like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
It felt like 7 minutes, it was probably like 4 or 5, but it felt like fucking 7 minutes. Yeah, it was kind of weird. But it wasn't a bad match at all. They had a couple good spots, man. And we'll get to the ending, but really creative ending too, man. Really was.
For sure. So, Io, after that whole Becky sequence was ended, Io finally came back from the moonsault off the top of the ladder she did earlier in the match. So Io gets over there and she's starting to climb up. Bayley tips the fucking ladder on Io. WWE did a lot of wrong tonight, but man, like, there's always those key points that they always hit, and they're always good, and that was one of them. Man, keeping up the damage control kind of beef they got going on. Well, apparently, according to Samantha Irvin, Bayley was representing Judgment Day.
Dude, she's probably used to saying that fucking line so much during out the fucking weeks.
Yeah.
It's probably in her fucking DNA to say that shit at this point.
Representing Judgment Day. She's Bayley. I was like, huh?
Bayley.
Bayley?
What?
The UK crowd serenaded Bayley in her famous chant. Amazing.
Oh, I love
Amazing. Bayley tips the ladder over on Io. Io's kind of just sitting in the corner like, you fucking bitch. Becky gets in. She's still got the handcuff with the one side open. She's coming up the ladder. Her and Bayley just continue to knock each other lower and lower. Io gets up and she's standing in the middle. She takes the handcuff, snaps it to Bayley's hand, and Bayley and Becky are stuck to each other in the middle of the ladder rung, and neither of them can move up.
Exactly.
So what does Io Shirai do? She climbs over Bayley.
Specifically.
She climbs right over Bayley and secures the fucking briefcase as Io Shirai is your Mrs. Money in the Bank.
I love that, man. I really like what they did here, man. And I like how they didn't make, Bayley a complete asshole, because when she tipped that fucking ladder, they zoomed in on her face and she was, disappointed that, she had to do that.
Yeah.
But it was you gotta do that in that type of match, man. That was really awesome, man. And the way that match ended was really creative, man, with the handcuffs. And the fact that she had to climb over Bayley specifically was really fucking awesome, man. And they chose the best possible options for, the Miss Money in the Bank tonight. And they went with the right one, man. I wish they could have done that with the men's too, man. But, dude, literally every Money in the Bank, there's always got to be a shitty one. Not that, Damian Priest is shitty, but there's always the two options you want, and only the one option ever wins at a time. They can never both win at the same night.
Yep.
But, the right woman won, man. Io, the one I wanted, the one I think most people wanted.
Yeah.
Won, man. And I'm happy, man. I'm really happy.
For sure, because this version of Becky, it's not her best version, but it's better than how she was a couple months ago. Because when she was with Lita and she was just this just overly giddy baby face, I was just happy about everything. It sucked. This is a little more serious version of her, and it's a lot better. Mm-hmm. I would have hated to see her win because it would have just derailed all of that. It would have derailed all of that, and it would have gave everybody a sour taste about Bex. But Io wins, and that was the right call, 100%. There was no other option to go with, and they went with it. So it was a good choice. It was a good choice, and like Sir K said, it can never be the two people you want.
No.
It's one of them wins and one of them loses. The only year they got it right, whether it's a Money in the Bank or a Royal Rumble match, the only year they got it right was the Royal Rumble in 2018. It was Nakamura and Asuka. But then both of them ended up fucking losing at Mania anyway, so it made no sense in the long run.
Literally, in the moment, it was one of the best night experiences ever for a WWE pay-per-view. Both the Dream people won.
It was awesome.
And come Mania, they both fucking lose, man. But in the moment, that shit was amazing.
Yeah.
And never lived that high ever again.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So, yeah, man. So this match. It ended in 18 minutes and 5 seconds. So that was that.
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Yeah, very good match. Very good match for a match I think a lot of people were not interested in.
Exactly, man. Oh, God, this fucking match.
Seth fucking Rollins versus Finn Balor.
Why? Why did this match go down the way it went down?
First of all, the match was incredibly underwhelming.
Dude, they didn't do none in that match.
It was hardly anything, to be honest, bro. It was just
Match?
yeah. It wasn't anything. It wasn't anything special at all. It wasn't anything special at all. But yeah, man. Yeah, this just kind of happened. Until
Oh, God.
Senor came out here.
Fucking senor.
Senor Money in the Bank came out here. Dude. In the middle of the match, Damian Priest.
Oh, Dad. Triple threat with Big Ben?
Bruh.
Big Bill.
So, dude, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so in the middle of the match, Damian Priest comes out there with the Money in the Bank briefcase. First of all, you teased two things that I fucking hated. You teased an early cash-in, which I fucking hate.
I hate same-night cash-ins. I hate them with a passion.
I genuinely do. And another thing I hate is when the Money in the Bank winner is standing ringside. It's like when they did it with Braun Strowman to suppress the Roman Reigns boos because that was going to make the crowd think that he was going to cash in, so maybe we should hold off our anger. And then he ended up not cashing in anyway. Dude, you do that shit all the time. And good Lord, I feel bad for Brooklyn. Because that was when they kept giving them SummerSlam, and every year they would give them complete and utter bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Every fucking year.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Seth and Finn match, bro, we just said it, man, but it was not.
What it should have been.
It was not that good. It was very underwhelming. So you teased two things that I absolutely hate. The Money in the Bank briefcase holder just standing there the whole match. And you teased an early cash-in. And guess what happened? No one fucking cashed in. So why'd you put him out there in the first place? He walks around the ring. Seth gets out of there and he tells him that he's got eyes in the back of his head. And Damian Priest just looks at him and he sits down. And Finn's just looking at him like, what the fuck are you doing? Finn gets on the top rope to do the coup de grace. Damian Priest stands up and pump fakes. And Finn looks at him like, what the fuck are you doing? He looks at Damian Priest. Seth takes advantage, hits him with a stomp, and wins the match. And Damian Priest is just standing there. Why would you pump fake and fuck your boy over?
When, due to the reports, you're supposed to be the upcoming babyface in all of this. You're a prick. You're not a fucking babyface. How am I gonna like you when you just pump faked your fucking homie into fucking losing a match that he's waited 7 years for? Like, Finn is the victim here.
And he had it won.
He had it won. And you fucked him over. Finn is the fucking victim. If this company somehow tries to spin that Finn's the bad guy in this whole situation, like they've been trying to do already, to be honest. Like, in the beginning, to be honest, Finn was the babyface in this Seth and Finn feud after what this happened the past fucking 7 years. But, now he's really the fucking babyface. Like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to believe this guy is babyface?
It doesn't make any sense. It does not make a lick of fucking sense what they did here. And honestly, we've been saying it. Babyface, Prince, Finn Balor is more money than white hot good guy Damian Priest. The first time he tried that, it fucking sucked. He had no character. He had no personality. And to be 100% honest, you're making the wrong move any fucking way. Because you're making the wrong move anyway if you take Damian out. Because Dom, Rhea, and Priest are usually, the way they've been playing it off on television is like those three are closer, and Finn's kind of been the odd man out.
Yeah.
So it would only make sense for them to kick him out, and then what you could do is you could have JD McDonough, maybe act like he's Finn's buddy and stuff like that, and then he'll just do what AJ did to Finn, and turn on him and join the Judgment Day.
Exactly, and then eventually when, AJ and Finn eventually cross paths, AJ would be like, I told you so. You shouldn't have trusted him. I told you not to join the Judgment Day. But,
you can always join the OC.
The offer's always open to be part of the original club. But,
you are an OG. Fucking AJ's not even an OG.
Yeah, where the fuck is AJ, man?
He's in a feud with Cross.
Oh my god, he is. Of course.
He called Scarlett a bitch on SmackDown a couple weeks.
I'm married, bitch. Did AJ? What the fuck, man? Why is he on our Raw, man? God damn it.
Roll.
Fucking roll.
I miss when he used to say roll.
Now he's on SmackDown. But, definitely, man, definitely. Babyface Finn should be the way to go, especially at this point with what they did tonight, man. That's the only path I'll accept, man. I will not cheer a babyface Priest because it doesn't make sense to.
It's proven he sucks as a babyface.
He is not good at a babyface, bro. Just keep him as a heel, man. It's simple as that.
Yeah. It worked in NXT when he was a heel with the North American title. It did not work on the main roster with the fucking US title. It did not.
It really didn't.
It didn't work at all. It's just not. Just don't. Just leave it alone, bro. Do not change Damian Priest. Do not change what brought this guy to the dance in the first place. He is a heel. Finn Balor is a victim here.
Dude, he's been a victim for fucking 7 years, man. You can't try to play me that this guy's the villain.
No, you cannot. And dude, Damian Priest, or, not Damian Priest, Finn Balor was pump faked by his own boy after a match, like Sir Kay said, that he's waited 7 years for. And you had to stand up and distract me for what?
For what?
You didn't even cash in.
Yeah. Like I said it during the match. I was like, alright, if you cashed in, you know, that's just the way the business works, man. You got the briefcase, you want to cash it in, you want to be rolled. You pump faked me for no fucking reason, bruh.
And do not try to sit there and tell me. Do not try to, because I feel like they will do this, but do not try to sit there and have Damian Priest say, well, the reason I did that was because
I don't want to cash in on you.
I didn't want to cash in on you.
Yeah.
When he told him he would just cash in on the other champ a couple weeks ago anyway.
Like, what?
He literally told him, no, I would never cash in on you. So why would you cost him the match to win the world championship if you weren't planning on cashing in on him any fucking way?
I don't get it, man. I don't get it. He's supposed to be the babyface after all this somehow. So is fucking Cody.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I just gotta say this, dude. I'm just not right now, or as of right now, as of July 1st, 2023, a Damian Priest world title run isn't really like the most like sought after thing I'm trying to see right now.
I won't hate it, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's time for him, man. I really don't think it is.
Yeah, it's not really at the top of my list, to be 100% honest. It's just not.
No, exactly. It's really not at the top of my list, man. I don't think it's the time.
I think he can eventually get there next year.
Yeah.
You know?
As a heel. A solidified heel.
But, I mean, this, man. This is just fucking stupid, bro. This match went 12 minutes and 30 seconds. And as for the main event of the evening...
Match of the fucking night right there.
The match of the night. The Bloodline Civil War. Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa versus the Usos.
Ooh.
Who will be the ones?
Man, oh man.
Bro.
Were they the ones? Ain't the twos no more.
First of all, dude, I love London for singing the Usos theme song.
That's heat, bro.
That went hard.
Hell yeah.
The Usos were lit when they found out everybody was singing their song.
They were going nuts.
But this was great. This was fantastic nonetheless, bro. This was fantastic. This was a great... this match had a great pacing. It's like Jimmy and Jay were trying to up the pace, and you knew they would. At the end of the match. Oh
yeah, we forgot to talk about him.
I did forget to talk about John Cena. Anyway, before we continue with the Bloodline, yeah, John Cena showed up, talked a little bit about WrestleMania coming to London. He said, you know, the people back there don't really like you because they think you guys try to take over the show. He you know, mentioned all that. He mentioned, you know, you people try to take over the show, and I think they're ridiculous. you know, he kind of just shit on Vince for hating. He kind of just shit on Vince for hating on the UK crowd, pretty much, and Vince's team at least.
I mean, I don't know why he doesn't tell this on their fucking double dates that they fucking have.
Yeah. What the fuck were you guys talking about then?
Exactly. But I digress.
So Cena came out there and man, and he talked about bringing Mania to London. Grayson Waller came out, you know, just to play the antagonist role. Fucking rambled on for like 5 minutes about absolutely nothing.
I couldn't tell you what he talked about, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't see anything in Grayson Waller. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't fault you. I don't think he's, you know, the worst thing ever, but like,
He doesn't seem nauseating, but I feel nothing when I see his ass. Like the Grayson Waller effect. How am I supposed to get... I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck.
Well, the thing with Grayson, in his last NXT match, he, like, broke something in his leg, so that's all he can do, is the talk show. But I don't know why they don't just keep him off TV until they can just fully debut him.
Yeah, what the fuck? Keep his ass away.
Because he's just talking and being annoying, and he's not showing people that he's actually pretty talented. Which is the reason he grew on me, was because I thought he fucking sucked, but as I watched him a little more, I was like, oh, he's not really bad. But, I mean, when you're just having him do this fucking talk show every single week, like Miz TV, it gets a little annoying.
Definitely, man. You can't keep people around when they're injured like that, man.
No.
You really can't. It just gets annoying.
Yeah, it's like when they did it with Britt.
Oh, dude, that shit was insufferable.
Yeah, it's just like, why are you here?
Just go home, man.
Honestly. So... yeah, that was that, dude. John Cena referenced the fucking video of him.
God.
Where the guy was like, can I see you? Or something like that. And he was like, can I just enjoy some time with my friends?
Bro was so pissed off, man.
Fucking poor John Cena, bro. That fucking poor guy.
That poor fucking guy, man. I can't imagine.
So, it was really nice to see him. It was really nice to see him. It was, he's the GOAT, bro. And that's that. And it was very nice to see him.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
And the fact that he came out there and said that makes me think, sooner rather than later, we will be getting a WrestleMania in London.
I could see that, man. Definitely. I'm interested.
For sure, bro. So, anyway, the Bloodline Civil War. Yes, the match was very good. It was match of the night for me. This match was a lot of the Usos trying to up in the pace, but Roman and Solo wanted to work their style, and they kept cutting them off. Mm-hmm. And it made for a really nice pacing of the match, and it made for a really nice... It opened up the door for opportunity for great crowd reaction.
Exactly.
They were chanting, "Stand up if you hate Roman." Whole crowd stood up. Roman was loving it on the outside. He was talking shit back. He sat down on the apron because they were chanting, "Stand up if you hate Roman."
And then they started chanting that as he got up, "Sit down if you hate Roman."
Yes, and then once he sat down, they started fucking chanting, "Sit down if you hate Roman."
Goated ass crowd, man. That's why I love it. And then he was he went up, or Paul went up to him, and he was like, "Man, why do we even come here? I hate this place."
Dude, the camera just goes up to him and he just looks at Paul. He goes, "Why are we here? This is the stupidest place on the planet." Dude,
love it.
Roman, we talk about this all the time, dude, but Roman Reigns now from then is night and day. That man would be shivering. He would be fucking shivering if a crowd was coming down that hard on him. Now he embraces it. Exactly. And it's beautiful to see.
He's one of the best at doing that, talking shit during a match.
Yep.
He's the fucking best at that shit nowadays.
Yeah, he is. He's fantastic, bro. He's fantastic. As the match started to pick up, the momentum shifted completely to Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa, where there were multiple times where these guys should have won. Roman Reigns hit two Superman punches and a spear on Jimmy, and he kicked out. Then Solo got pissed, spiked Jay. Or no. The two Superman punches and the spear happened to Jay. Then he got pissed, spiked Jay, and then they did a really fucking sick move. It was like a tag team finish for the two. They hit it on Jimmy, a combo of a Samoan spike and a spear at the same time. It was fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
At that moment, I thought Jimmy was gonna pull Solo in the way and Roman was gonna spear him. Mm-hmm. But they ended up hitting him with the move. Roman stacked these two like he did Bryan and Edge, and they fucking kicked out.
That's insane, bro.
Solo was on the apron. He was so pissed. He dragged Jimmy out of there. He threw him on the announce table. Jumped off the barricade. Jimmy moved. He went right through it. Jimmy moved and he went right through it. Dude, they got him in the ring. Hit double super kicks on Roman Reigns twice. Jay hit Roman Reigns with a splash for the 1, 2, 3.
Insane.
Pinned Roman Reigns' shoulders to the mat clean. Oh, before that, he speared Jay again, one more time, as Solo missed his spot with Jimmy. He speared Jay. Jay kicked out and low blowed him, just like Roman did to him 3 years ago.
Hell yeah, man.
That's when the Usos did their sequence. Jay hit the splash and beat Roman Reigns clean.
That's insane, dog. I fucking love that. I was going nuts. We were going nuts. Loved it, man. Fucking exactly, Durante, man. Dude, a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I wasn't for it. Now I'm for it, man. I'm down. Either or. I'm down with either or, to be honest. I'm down for either Solo or Jey Uso, man. I'm perfectly fine with either of them. If I had to choose, Solo was a little more of a believable option to me at the end of the day. But in terms of the story, it might even make more sense to go with Jay at that point. But at that point, it's just preference. I'll take either of them at that point.
Yeah.
As long as they're not, as long as the name's not Cody Rhodes, I'm fucking fine with it, man.
Dude, I see a lot of people upset about Cody Rhodes, and I'm here to tell you guys right now, I'm here to bring you guys the harsh reality. Who cares? Genuinely, dude. At this point, at this stage of the game, who fucking cares about this story that never was?
And I don't know why people are so obsessed with Cody having to beat Roman. Yeah, you know, the AEW guy beating the WWE guy, yeah. But it was always just about Cody just winning the title in general, which is the story. So it could happen at any point in his fucking career, and who cares? The story's ended at that point. But in terms of the story with Roman Reigns, I don't give a fuck about it, man. I don't want to see any continuation of it. Give up at this point. You got a better story. You got Jey Uso and or Solo Sikoa, man. After tonight, man, it's perfect. You got so many options you can set up, man. I mean, how does Paul Heyman look at this, man? Where's the tribal chief lost? The tribal chief ate the pin. Who's the real option that could be the next tribal chief, man? You got Solo Sikoa, man. I want to see that path, man. And look at Jey Uso, man. He got the win against fucking Roman Reigns, man. And I can't wait to see him to come face to face with Sammy again. That's gonna be fucking awesome, man.
Dude.
And Sammy hugs that man for what he did. Man, that's gonna be hitting, bro.
Dude, they showed them in a skybox before this match, and Sammy was a little emotional, man. He was kind of stumbling over his words, and as they were interviewing Kevin Owens, he was kind of just sitting there just with this kind of sad look on his face that all this was happening. And he said, I think tonight Roman Reigns is going to get what he deserves.
He
got it.
Did, man.
Dude, after this, I'm sorry. To all you Cody fans, the story is dead.
It's dead.
The story is dead, and tonight is not the night. And you guys shouldn't be mad that Roman Reigns getting pinned was, you know, it was the catalyst that killed the story. The story was killed at WrestleMania. The story was killed the night after WrestleMania. The story has been killed for the last 3 months.
It's been over with, man. It should already gave up by now. I don't know why people were hopeful. If he didn't win at Mania, oh well. That was your moment. You failed your moment.
Yeah,
move on.
And wrestling and WWE fans and wrestling fans in general want to complain. Well, Roman Reigns is only Roman Reigns needs to, you know, get away from his family, and all he's doing is telling a story with his family.
That's the whole point.
Boo fucking who? It's great. It's great. This is better than whatever him and Cody did going into Mania.
Oh, a million times better.
First of all, Roman Reigns was never there, but even at that, the shit in general just sucked.
That was a lame, boring story, bruh. It was just Cody saying he's got to do it for his fucking dad. I don't give a fuck. I care about the shit I'm seeing now. The trials and the shit that the Usos went through and the shit that Solo Sikoa's doing and the potential of Solo, that Heyman's, that's the shit that's cool, that I want to see. I don't care about Cody and his fucking finishing story. I want Jay to finish the fucking story. Because that's who he started it with.
Yes. And he beat him the same fucking way Roman Reigns beat him at Clash of Champions 2020.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Give up on fucking Cody. You got Solo and or Jay, man.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I want to see.
Yeah, it was either one of them. I know it was in their duology from
Yeah.
2020, but 3 years later, we're going to make this thing a fucking trilogy.
Exactly.
And to be honest, if Roman wins,
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Then you build this shit up for Solo Sikoa. However, I would maybe like to see Roman Reigns do something where the Usos, if Jay loses at SummerSlam, they have to fall in line again. And maybe they could do something similar to where they could maybe do. I don't know if that's kind of going back on everything that happened. But either way, either way you do the solo turn. Either way you do the solo turn. And to be 100% honest, bro, if Roman Reigns wants to sit out the later half of the year, there's really nothing to do anyway.
Yeah.
You know, after SummerSlam. So I honestly wouldn't even be fucking opposed to it. And then you can have Solo in the Royal Rumble.
I'm down for it. I don't mind.
And you can build up the connection between Solo and Paul Heyman. Or you could maybe build up the connection of Paul Heyman growing frustrated with Roman Reigns.
Exactly. You know what I mean? He lost. That mystique, that shit got broken, man. He's a vulnerable man now. Where does that leave the wise man? What's the wise choice for the wise man? I think it's Solo Sikoa, man.
I think so.
I think so, man. And either way, as long as you don't go with fucking Cody, man, I don't care. Go with Jay. Go with Solo. I'm down for either of them, man. And I think that's where the story goes, man. I think that's the best story to tell at this point. It's been fucking amazing. It continues to be amazing. It was amazing tonight. And, I can't wait to see where it goes next, man. I genuinely can't wait to not only see Sammy's reaction to this, but fucking Roman's. Ooh, that man is gonna be insane.
And he's gonna blame it all on Solo.
Oh yeah. Solo is gonna take the fucking brunt of it.
And I'll tell you what. Yeah, that's the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Solo is not close to Roman.
No.
When Solo debuted, his reasoning was even Roman said it. Why Solo showed up was the elders sent him. Is Roman Reigns? That means Roman Reigns was he ever in control in the first place, or was it the elders, the ones that Solo is listening to this day, listening to?
Who do the elders really want? Is it Roman, or is it Solo? Who do they want? Because earlier in that match, when the Usos got a little offense, Roman, and he took Solo with him to the outside, and he was talking to Heyman, and Heyman told what it sent like to Roman. He pointed at Jey Uso, and he was like, do you want him to be the head of the table? Do you want your children to sit at his table, or are you the tribal chief? And, Roman got fucking livid after he said that, and he went, who is he really talking about there? Is he talking about Roman? Or is he talking about Solo, man?
Because Solo was in that huddle.
He was, or was he talking about Roman? Or does he realize after this match that Roman can't hold that table down?
Not anymore.
Solo Sikoa, man. That's the path, dog. That's the path. Give up on Cody, bro.
Do Solo.
Shit failed. Do Solo, man. He's the tribal chief coming up, man. He's gonna be the new head of the table, man. That's who the elders sent down. That's who their plan is. This whole time, Roman didn't even know it, man. The plan, he wasn't the tribal chief. He wasn't the future head of the table. It was always Solo, man. That shit's gonna be heat, man. And the betrayal on Roman Reigns, dog, it's gonna be amazing. Seeing that motherfucker cry when Solo turns on him will be insane, dog. I cannot wait.
Because, dude, after what happened on Friday, with the Usos saying, I know who's got my vote for the head of the table, and they looked at Solo, Roman Reigns laughed.
Oh, yeah.
Solo went like this. He was, standing how he normally does. Tell me why this motherfucker, after Roman Reigns starts laughing, he slowly brings his hands to his side, and you gotta watch his thumb a lot, because he gets ready a lot of times. Because he did it a lot when the Usos would piss him off. Or with Sammy. Mm-hmm. When he gets pissed, he'll put that thumb out like he's about to fucking spike the fuck out of you. And also in this match, in the very beginning of the match, Roman Reigns starts screaming at him. And he told him to get out of the ring. And you could see Roman being a little more comfortable with being an asshole to him. Mm-hmm. Solo just looked at this motherfucker like, what? And you kind of see his thumb. You kind of see his thumb come up a little bit, and then he kind of just put it back down and got out of the ring. But dude,
he keeps that shit on his hip, bruh. That's the thing. That's something that's really cool about Solo. Is his finisher is something he could just tease at any moment. He could just keep that thumb out and tease that shit at any moment, and that's just so sick, dog. It really is,
dude.
Exactly, man.
This shit slapped. I knew something crazy was going to happen at the end of this match. I just didn't know what it was.
And at the end of the day, I did not think it was going to be Roman getting pinned, man. I would have never fucking guessed that. And it's awesome that it fucking happened.
Yeah. It plays into the story. It makes all the storyline sense, and it was just fucking fantastic. I genuinely do not even care to think about Cody's dead story at this point. I'm talking about now. I'm not talking about then. I'm not talking about WrestleMania. I'm talking about now. What are we doing now? And I think Solo Sikoa is the way to go, because the inevitable is Jay's going to lose. The other option I could see is Solo helping Jay win. But either way, Solo Sikoa is involved in this tremendously, because either Solo's going to help Jay win the championships, or the more likely option I see is Roman winning, and Solo maybe turning on him after the match. Or I could see them dragging it out a little closer to the Royal Rumble.
I think they might drag it out even more, because I could see him just bury the fucking shit that Roman gives him, and the Usos are just fucking confused, like, dude, this guy treats you like shit. Why are you still with him? And Solo's just like, it's what I gotta do. It's what I gotta do. It's the elders sent me to do this. I gotta do this, man. Mm-hmm. And he ain't sent him to be his right hand man. He sent him to take that title from him, man. That's the shit I want to see, man. That shit's gonna be heat.
And that's the great underlying story in all of this is why was Solo there in the first place? Was he there to help? Or the whole time was he there to eventually heir that throne?
Was he eventually there to help break that place, to help break his group down, so he could take that spot at the head of the table, man? Did they realize how delusional that man got? And it was like, all right, we need someone a little more level-headed to head this table, man. Come on, man. Come on, you got some great shit. Don't shoehorn Cody in this and fuck it all up, bro. Swear to God, don't do that shit.
And I could see them doing that too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Now you're a Roman with no family, and soon you're gonna have no reigns. Okay, yeah, you were
with the reign.
Yeah, you were right about your promo last Mania season. You're
lost.
also stale as fuck, and you lost.
Exactly. I'd be down. I wouldn't want to really see them much, physically, but in terms of name, definitely. Especially if they're going to Solo Sikoa out, you have to, man.
You gotta have Rikishi put the lay
around
on him because Sika did it for Roman.
Exactly.
So it makes all the sense in the world. It makes all the sense in the world to have Rikishi do the same thing for Solo.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Yeah, man, but it's interesting because after all this, does Solo get back with the Usos? Does Solo realize? Because if Solo goes with Paul Heyman, I don't think the Usos are going to rejoin him.
No,
because I feel like the problem in all this is Paul Heyman. Like, he's the one that gets in their head and makes them this, like, narcissistic, fucking just evil person. So I don't see the Usos doing that. Or does Solo go solo with just him and Heyman?
I think that might be the path because even though, I think the elders would want, Solo as a more level-headed, head of the table. At the end of the day, the Usos found a different path. They don't want to see that. They don't want a seat at that table anymore. At all in general.
Yeah.
And I think that's their own path now. They want the penitentiary. They want the Usos. And I think, Solo's just gonna head his own table for his own family, man. The Usos are invited, but they ain't a part of that table. They could, due to their own choice, exactly.
Dude, yeah, man. So many possibilities. This was absolutely fan-fucking-tastic.
It really was, man.
This was absolutely fantastic. I loved this. I love this, man. This was an amazing Civil War. I knew this shit was gonna bang, and it did. Hard. And yeah, bro. That was so that was Money in the Bank, man. Overall, man, the show was pretty mid, to be honest, bro. The show was pretty mid. There was a women's Money in the Bank that kind of saved it in the middle of it, man. And other than that, dude, the Bloodline Civil War carried the show.
Exactly. Like the Bloodline Civil War carries this fucking company, man. But because Cody ain't, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, no.
But
no.
it's the Bloodline, man. And besides, other than that, and the women's Money in the Bank. Show was mid as fuck, but it had two great elements, man. Two really great elements. For sure,
bro. So, yeah, man, and that was pretty much everything, bro, for Money in the Bank, man. Overall, like I said, pretty mid show. Women's Money in the Bank, men's Money in the Bank was very good.
The match itself was good.
Yeah, Bloodline Civil War carried the whole fucking show.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, obviously by this point you guys know how we feel about the whole entire show, man. But yeah, so that is gonna do it for this year's Money in the Bank 2023 review. As for the Money in the Bank reviews, we will see you guys next year. We will see you guys on the other side. And with that is gonna do it for this edition of the Money in the Bank review. Yes, it is carrying the industry.
Oh yeah,
damn near. But yeah, man. So yeah, with that, I hope AEW can keep up their hot streak, because they had a hot streak going, and then that episode of Dynamite aired. I hope Collision is better.
I hope so.
Because that episode of Dynamite was just lazy as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, man. So, yes. Like I said, man, as for the Money in the Bank review, we'll see you guys on the other side. We'll see you guys next year. And with that that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, another great edition of the Money in the Bank review. Like I said, this has been our third one, and nobody does post-show reviews like we do post-show reviews. The IWC's best kept secret through and through, man.
They really are.
And with that, you can always find us here again after the Big 5 for WWE and the Big 5 for AEW, right here where the charisma lies, man. So, with that, good night, Bell, and good nights to everybody that is maybe watching from England. And if you are in America, I hope you wouldn't be going to bed right now because it's 9 o'clock. But with that, unless you're a fucking grandpa. But with that, man, that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. It has been always, always, always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
And I, Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition of the Money in the Bank 2023 review. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys tomorrow with Notorious Unscripted.
Peace.
I used to get pills on the bitch. Now I throw shields on the dick to stop me from that HIV shit. And niggas know they soft like a Twinkie fillin', playing the villain, prepare for the strap killing. Biggie Smalls is the illest. Your style is played out like Arnold, and that's what you talking about, Willis. The thrill is gone. The black Frank White is here to excite. Throw dick to dice. Bitches are like I'm brainless. Guns are like I'm stainless steel. I want the fucking fortune like the wheel. I squeeze cats till my clips is empty. Don't tempt me. You don't want the fuck with the
I'll be damned if this ain't some shit. Time to spread the butter lyrics over harmony grit. It's the mood killer death trap. Yes, I'm a jet black ninja. Coming where you rest at, surrender. Step inside the ring, use the number one contender. Looking cold booty like your pussy in December. Nigga, stop bitching. Button up your lippin'. From method, all you gettin' is the can of ass whipping. Hey, I be kicking. You son, you doing all the yapping. Acting as if it can't happen. Your frontin' got me mad enough to touch something. You want from Shallon, Allen, and ain't afraid to bust something. So what you want, nigga? You want, nigga? I got a 6-shooter and a horse named Trigger. It's real, 94, rugged raw. Kicking down your goddamn doors. Fuck the world, don't ask me shit. Everything you get, you got to work hard.